almost every at-bat. As the 0-1 drift up the middle for a base hit right by the ear of Valenzuela, and that cuts the deficit in half as Newport gets within one here from Cardines in the third.
Bowie goes for the pickoff move again, and it gets away. Runner will score from third. Branch rounding second, heading to third. Waves have trouble with it, and man, Jack LaRose, nice heads-up play. He didn't look entirely ready for that throw, but he's able to get the glove up and halt the trouble for Ocean State. A run comes across, and it's the first earned run that Reese Bowie has allowed this season. Bowie has a look back to second before delivering his pitch. It's hit well out to center field. Gavin Gregor's going back. He's going to play it off the wall. Bolton rounds third. He will score. Michael Gupton coming around third with a head of steam. He's able to hit the brakes as it's an RBI double for Colby Wallace. The Gulls are within one run.
Talk about putting on the brakes. Michael Gupton almost lost his balance rounding third, but a seed hit out into deep center field. Not the first time a baseball's gone out there, but this time it's the Gulls on the positive side, and Colby Wallace, after one hit in his last 5 games, already 2 runs, 2 RBIs as well. He's putting together quite the performance, and it's been games like this that show why he is in the All-Star game for the Southern Division as a reserve. Really good performance against the Schooners.
1-2 to Seymour, gets a chopper. Runner coming home, Reese Bowie makes the play. Tried for a highlight throw back to first, it gets away. 2 runs will score for Newport on what could have been a ground out, turns into a double for Randy Seymour. It's going to be called a base hit, but the runner advances to second on the error from Bowie.
And a nice play from the pitcher, and honestly not the worst effort. That throw kind of on line with the first baseman Plasher, but takes a really funky hop off of the grass. And we've seen Petey Kraska get a couple of those over at first today. He's been able to adjust, but in that situation, it's so hard as a first baseman in those in-between bounces to make the right judgment, and that one just gets over the head of Plasher. And now Newport has their first lead of the ball game. That just is just so important.
That one's ripped right back up the middle. It's going to score Seymour from third. A big inning continuing for the Gulls. That is now 6 batters up, 6 batters on base, with 5 of them coming from base hits. A little confused there after he had just retired Matt Bolton. A great piece of hitting by Gupton, and he's going to kiss that one goodbye. Michael Gupton gets all of that ball over to left field. Colton Reynolds could only stand there and watch as he has tied this game. 2 out to nobody on. Michael Gupton comes up with the perfect at-bat.
Well, the first story you got to mention is, one, Newport continuing to deliver blows even after giving up runs in the top half of innings. And how about Michael Gupton over his last 10 games? Now that's his 4th home run in his last 11. He has really come alive in this stretch here, especially in July. He's been mashing for Newport. His second rip of the game, and the most important one to this point. He ties the ball game up. 3-1 is hit over to Wallace, who makes a great stop. The throw on to first in time. Man, oh man, Colby Wallace saves a run, gets it out while at it, and that could be one of the biggest plays of the game if Newport's able to keep the Waves scoreless here in the 8th. The pitch is hit towards the right side. Kraska makes the stop. He goes on to first in time. Kulik escapes the jam and strands the bases loaded as Newport goes into the bottom of the 8th and a tie ball game with the Waves.
Very similar spot, tie game, the go-ahead run at third. Who's going to come out on top?
And the pitch gets behind it into the Newport dugout. A wild pitch scores Kyle Branch, and Newport has an 8-7 lead. King on first, represents the tying run at the top of the 9th. 2-2. Down goes LaRose, and Kulik gives Newport the W at Cardines, and another thriller from Newport, Rhode Island. The Gulls get the 8-7 win after some clutch defense and some really big pitching from Marcel Kulik.